myself Mushir Ahmed. Now today I am going to teach you another topic in civics, parliamentary democracy. Direct democracy, you have watched the previous video. We discussed about the direct democracy. In this video we discuss about the parliamentary democracy. Now the definition of parliamentary democracy. A parliamentary democracy is a system of government in which citizens elect representative to a legislative parliament to make the necessary laws and decisions for the country. It means in a parliamentary democracy, people choose our representative, and the representative behalf of people represent in parliament or legislative. You know that there are the three organs of government: executive, legislative and judiciary. Legislative is the legislative function, make laws, and the parliament is the part of legislature. So we choose our representative, they sit in legislature and make law on behalf of people. Now in a parliamentary democracy, you have a prime minister who is first elected as a member of parliament. In a parliamentary democracy, we choose member of parliament. In a parliamentary democracy, you have a prime minister. In a parliamentary democracy, you have a prime minister who is first elected as a member of parliament. First elected as a member of parliament, then elected prime minister by the other members of the parliamentary legislature. It means prime minister become a member of parliament, then other member of legislature choose the prime minister. Which political party is prime minister? Those political parties have got majority in general election. It means in Lok Sabha elections, those political parties have got maximum seat, more than 272 seats. Either those coalition have got more than 272 seats in Lok Sabha, have got opportunity to make government in a center level and their prime minister. So that is parliamentary democracy. You have a prime minister who is the first elected as a member of parliament. You know that our prime minister Narendra Modi is a member of parliament from Varanasi. Now, however, the prime minister remains a part of legislature. Prime minister is also the part of legislature. Why? Because of the member of parliament. But prime minister is also, and their council of minister is also the part of executive. And the legislative work to make law and executive work to implement that law, those are made by legislature. Now the legislative makes the laws, and thus the prime minister has hand in law making decisions. Legislature responsibility to make law, and prime minister and his council of ministers responsibility to implement that laws, those are made by legislature. The legislature has a right to dismiss a prime minister at any time if they feel that he or she is not doing the job as well as expected. If the legislature has right to dismiss the prime minister, legislature have a right to dismiss prime minister through motion of no confidence motion. Prime minister removed from their post if the Lok Sabha passed against motion of no confidence. But it is possible in that conditions, prime minister and his council of ministers lost their majority in Lok Sabha. In that conditions, Lok Sabha passed no confidence motions against prime minister. In that situation, prime minister removed from their post. This is called the motion of no confidence motion. It means prime minister removed from their post through no confidence motions. Now in a parliamentary democracy, there is two types of head. One head is a state and one head is a state and the another state head of government. For example, head of state in our country, president. Head of state is a president, but head of government, prime minister. It means there are two types of head. One is real and one is nominal and second is real. Head of state is a nominal head, president is a nominal head, and head of government is a real head. Behalf of president, all work done by prime minister. Why? Because of that, prime minister is a real head of country, real head of government. Why? Because prime minister is the head of government and the president is head of state. As same situation in Britain, where constitutional monarchy, it means parliament decide the power and function of monarch. And in Britain, parliament supreme, but in our country, constitution supreme. So our head of state elected after every 5 years. But in Britain, there is a constitutional monarchy, and the same family member become the head of state or constitutional monarchy in Britain. So now that is the parliamentary democracy. आज हम civics में जो टॉपिक स्टडी कर रहे हैं वो पार्लियामेंट्री डेमोक्रेसी है. पार्लियामेंट्री डेमोक्रेसी एक ऐसा सिस्टम है जहां पर पब्लिक या सिटीजन अपने रिप्रेजेंटेटिव को चूज करती है जो लेजिस्लेचर का हिस्सा होते हैं और वो लॉ बनाते हैं कंट्री के लिए. इन ए पार्लियामेंट्री डेमोक्रेसी यू हैव पार्लियामेंट्री डेमोक्रेसी में प्राइम मिनिस्टर होता है जो एक मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट के तौर पर चूज होता है. बाद में सारे मेंबर्स मिलकर प्राइम मिनिस्टर चूज करते हैं. प्राइम मिनिस्टर पार्ट होता है लेजिस्लेचर का एज ए मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट, बट प्राइम मिनिस्टर मेंबर होता है, पार्ट होता है एग्जीक्यूटिव का, और एग्जीक्यूटिव का काम होता है इम्प्लीमेंट लॉ. जैसे लेजिस्लेटिव का काम होता है मेक द लॉ, वैसे ही एग्जीक्यूटिव का काम होता है इम्प्लीमेंट द लॉ. सो द लेजिस्लेचर हैज राइट टू डिसमिस. लेजिस्लेचर के पास ये राइट है कि वो प्राइम मिनिस्टर को डिसमिस कर सकता है अगर वो उसके परफॉर्मेंस से सेटिस्फाइड नहीं है, उसको लगता है कि वो काम नहीं सही कर रहा है. नो कॉन्फिडेंस मोशन के थ्रू हटाया जा सकता है. बट ये बहुत पॉसिबिलिटी तभी है जब लोकसभा में प्राइम मिनिस्टर या रूलिंग पार्टी की मेजॉरिटी खत्म हो जाए. आप ये जान रहे हैं कि जनरल इलेक्शन के बाद जो हर 5 साल पे होता है, उसी पॉलिटिकल पार्टी को अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलती है गवर्नमेंट फॉर्म करने के लिए, या उसी कोएलिशन या मिलीजुली पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज को चांस मिलता है गवर्नमेंट बनाने का जिसके पास मेजॉरिटी हो. और 545 में से मिनिमम 272 सीट लोकसभा में अगर किसी पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज की आती है इलेक्शन के बाद, तभी वह गवर्नमेंट फॉर्म कर सकता है सेंटर लेवल पर. पार्लियामेंट्री डेमोक्रेसी में हेड जो है दो होते हैं. एक होता है हेड ऑफ स्टेट, जो हमारे वहाँ हेड ऑफ स्टेट प्रेसिडेंट है, जो कि एक नॉमिनल हेड है, नाम मात्र इसको आप कहते हैं. और हेड ऑफ गवर्नमेंट है जो रियल हेड है, जो कि हमारा प्राइम मिनिस्टर है. तो जिसके अलग अलग पावर्स हैं, प्रेसिडेंट के भी अलग पावर हैं और प्राइम मिनिस्टर के भी अलग पावर और फंक्शन है. ब्रिटेन में क्या है, वहाँ कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल मोनार्ची है, राजा और रानी एक ही फैमिली ग्रुप के रहते हैं. वहाँ पर पार्लियामेंट सुप्रीम हो गई है, राजा और रानी ने अपने सारे पावर पार्लियामेंट को डिवोट कर दिए हैं. वहाँ कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन मोनार्ची है. बट हमारे वहाँ ऐसा नहीं है. हमारे वहाँ हेड ऑफ स्टेट जो है वो हर 5 साल पर इलेक्ट होता है, जबकि ब्रिटेन में ऐसा नहीं है. वहाँ पर एक ही रॉयल फैमिली के मेंबर्स जो है वहाँ पर किंग और क्वीन होंगे, जो कि हेड ऑफ स्टेट होंगे. वहाँ पे एक मोनार्चियल हेड ऑफ स्टेट होगा. तो ये है पार्लियामेंट्री डेमोक्रेसी.